Deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around Engel. He stones him far side.
Point blank on Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side, pile on. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Line and fall into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Matty Ray, a right-hand lay-in and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One timer to Martin Suna. Knocked off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good evening and welcome out to Bayport High School from the Otis Chambers Fieldhouse as we get set for Fox River Classic Conference basketball. It's the Highway B rivalry. It'll be the Pulaski Red Raiders and the Bayport Pirates. Good evening and welcome out. Chris Learman joined by Mike Frieder and Sawyer Prinzel tonight as we get set for this Fox River Classic Conference matchup between the Red Raiders and the Pirates, and should be a fun one between the two teams. 4-3 in the conference, 3-4 in the conference. Right next door in the standings, right next door in terms of proximity, and the two teams that know each other very well.
Yeah, should be a good one. Glad to have you back, Chris. It's been a while since we've done a game together. Obviously, I've been doing some boys games. You've been doing some hockey, a lot of home stuff going on, so we've been double duty at some nights, but always great to have you alongside me. Like we said, freshman Sawyer Prinzel with us tonight. He'll be keeping stats and keeping us informed throughout tonight's game, but it should be a good one. Bayport comes in, like you said, Chris, 4-3 in the conference, 5-6 overall with a win over Southwest earlier this week, 47-34, and Pulaski comes in 5-7, 3-4 in the conference, and they come off a victory over Green Bay Preble, 48-38. Both of these teams a little bit banged up, and for Pulaski, your best player, Ashlyn Zemansky, averaging 22 a game. Never like to see this happen to a young lady, but the 5'6 senior suffered an ACL injury, and she'll be not playing the rest of the season. And for the Pirates, Adria Key, a significant player on their team, 5'5 junior, also suffered a ACL injury. Talked to her before tonight's game. She'll be having surgery next week, and sophomore Kyla Simpkins also had a foot injury, and so she will not be playing. So the Pirates a little bit short on people. Actually, when they played Southwest the other night, they were down to 7 due to injuries in COVID protocol. But right now, they've got, it appears to be 8 players warming up out there. And so it'll be a good game here from Bayport High School.
Tonight's Bayport basketball broadcast proudly supported by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. By the Press Times, your local paper, and on this horse for Pride Athletics. By Bell and Health, Titletown Sports Medicine Orthopedics. By Town Line Pub and Grill, Synergy Sports Performance. By Induzi Sports Club. By Vandervest Harley Davidson. By Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialists of Green Bay. And by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Pirates and the Red Raiders coming up in a couple of minutes here from Bayport High School, as what has been for the last handful of years always Coach Gladwell against Coach Gladwell. Head coach for Bayport is Dennis for varsity, and the head coach for the junior varsity of Pulaski is his brother, that going Steve Gladwell. So those two in the same gym. That's kind of a fun sibling rivalry, and they always talk to each other about that.
And Steve didn't actually end up in the JV game in his own gym, as he was calmly removed from the gym after 2 technical fouls in the first game. But we won't go there. I did mention to Dennis that I might bring that up during the broadcast, and so that happens sometimes, but both great people. Glad to have Dennis on our staff. Works as a campus support person for us, and so looking forward to a good game here from Bayport High School. And we'll turn it over to public address announcer Kathy Krause for our national anthem and starting lineups.
From Bayport High School, we get set for Fox River Classic Conference girls basketball and bring tonight's starting lineups presented by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill. Zesty's served a full food and frozen custard menu across from Bayport High School. Today's flavor of the day, Mint Mackinac Island Fudge. Stop in tomorrow. One of my favorites, Amaretto Cherry. Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. Mike, first we have the starting lineups for the visiting Pulaski Red Raiders.
And for Pulaski, it'll be at one guard spot, a sophomore, 5'9", number 10, Ellie Mangold. At the other guard position, a 5'6" senior, Olivia Kubiak. At the third guard position, 5'7" senior, Bryn Egnarski. Forward, junior, 5'10", Ella Weiss. And senior, 5'10", forward, Gabriella DeClean. And for the Pirates, your home team, they're led by senior 5'10" forward Jackie Siligulski, 5'10" junior Emma Krause, 5'8" junior Kyla Hendricks, 6'1" sophomore Ellie McDermott, and 6' senior Maggie Lutke. Should be a good one. Also, a big crowd here tonight. Boys are playing over in Pulaski. They got started
Are they still playing?
They're still playing.
Oh,
they
barely.
got started a little early. We're getting started a little later. There's 2:20 left. In the first half for Pulaski, the Pirate boys leave 37-19 at Pulaski.
So they're up 18, and we haven't started yet.
Correct.
All right,
Told
got it.
my wife I'd be home by 9. I lied.
Well, maybe 9-something.
9
That might be a lie yet, too.
I didn't tell her what time zone, Chris, so we should be okay.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Like we said before, Sawyer Prinzel with us tonight. Freshman, keeping the stats tonight. Glad to have Sawyer with us tonight.
As the night moves along, feel free to tweet the booth. We'd love to hear from you at Voice of BP or at Bayport HS. Get in touch with us. Girls basketball tonight. Pulaski and Bayport. Brendan and Robert Kennedy tuned in with it. Sue Wright watching with us. Jump in middle. McDermott will tap it, and Bayport will take it to the left-hand side of the floor as we watch on to get things started. An immediate pull-up, 6 seconds in by Hendricks. That comes up short. Ball to the top of the key, and it'll be picked up by Eloise. She'll bounce it to the corner. Finds an open trail gal. 3 on the way from Olivia Kubiak, and 1 and done.
Both teams come out man-to-man or girl-to-girl or person-to-person defense.
Try to get down to Maggie Lutke down low. Pass across the lane. Beautiful feed, Ellie McDermott, and she has the game's first basket.
Yeah, Megan Lipke's tough. Good player, does it all. Controls the basketball, can pass it. Really sees the court really well for a big, and she's done a great job in her senior season here for the Pirates.
Bayport comes out in a full court 2-2-1 press. That Pulaski beats to the right-hand side. Visiting squad in their black uniforms with red numbers and lettering, red accent. They'll have it on the right side. Kubiak bounce pass inside, trying to get it to Gabby to clean. Bounce it back out to Kubiak in the far side corner. Dribbles in, little drive, put it up, right hand. No, but she got fouled 1 minute and 8 seconds in. And to the free throw line will go numero 11, Olivia Kubiak. First free throw on the way, and that is good. Second one. Quick stroke. Get the ball from the official. Quick load, spin, shoot, go. 2-2. Full court pressure is going to be employed by Pulaski. I'd imagine Bayport is going to see full court pressure every single game. They don't really have a true ball handler. As Hendricks from deep right side wing, that's off the mark a little long. A rebound underneath, batted out of bounds off of the hands of Emma Krause. Pulaski ball.
So Kyla there with a deep 3 ball. She can shoot it. Got a good look there. Pirates are, I think, satisfied with that type of shot, but both teams here 1.5 minutes in, and the Pirates get their second foul of the night.
Yeah, you only get 5 fouls, and if you're big, you don't want to commit one 30 feet away from the hoop, but that's what Maggie Lutke does here. 16:34 opening half of action. Sideline inbounds. Pulaski to the point. With Eloise. Junior bounce to the wing. Finds Mangold. Drive by Ignarski. Bounce to the top, and Seligowski's going to reach for it, knock it away, and it is going to be Bayport basketball. Credit Jackie Seligowski the entire way on that one, fighting for it, Mike, and she gets rewarded by drawing a foul.
Jackie always hustling out there. Coach Gladwell got to like to see that. At halftime, the boys game at Pulaski, 37-19, the Pirates lead.
Nobody scored since we came on air, it sounds like. Seligowski drives baseline, gets double team, trapped out of it, kick it back out to Hendricks. Bounce back inside to Jackie. Bayport has to reverse the ball out of here. They get it back to Hendricks, right side wing. Reverse to the left-hand side of the floor now. Krause back to Jackie, looking inside for Ellie McDermott as she posts up. Skip to Hendricks. She'll get an open look. Left side wing. 3 on the way. That's off the mark. No. And Ignarski brings down the rebound. Pulaski pushes to the right. Left side wing. Ball with Weezy. She'll try to drive. Caught off by Seligowski, and her sneaker hit the end line. That results in a turnover with 15:42 to go in a 2-2 game.
Obviously, a game of turnovers. Talking to Coach Gladwell, last game they played, doubled assists to turnovers. So he was really happy with that.
McDermott transition pull-up from 15 feet. The elbow goes down.
Ellie McDermott with 4 on the night. Pirates lead 4-2.
Pulaski trying to beat the pressure across the timeline. They do. Trap comes then. It's stolen away by Emma Krause. Krause double dribble. Yep, she thought about passing it up to Hendricks. Grabbed the ball, double dribbled with it. That's a turnover.
Maggie Lookie looking at Emma saying, that's okay. Just keep playing hard like a senior should.
Front court with Mangold. Dribble underneath. Loses it underneath.
The turnover factory right now. So not a lot of flow to this game 3 minutes in.
We haven't quite gotten Uncle Mike's on board yet.
No, we haven't. We should, though.
We've done enough together. Although this is our first game, I think, since the Franklin football game that we've done together.
Is it really?
Well, we haven't done. I've only done 2 basketball games, and they were boys, and they were one with Krieger, one with Krasnarich. Baseline Lutke, 18-footer no. McDermott offensive board. Hendricks trying to attack. Puts up a runner. Nice block up there, Weezy. Gets her mitt on it. Pulaski trying to push the case, and McDermott will pick up a personal foul. To the line again will go Kubiak. 2 for 2 from the stripe so far.
8 players suited up for the Pirates. I know in the last game against Green Bay Southwest, Ellie had 4 fouls in that second half, and that makes it difficult. So if you're the Pirates, that's their 3rd team foul. Obviously you want to stay out of foul trouble when you look down the bench and don't see a lot of players sitting behind Coach Gladwell.
Kubiak, perfect from the stripe. She has all 4 of the Red Raiders in a 4-4 game. And Bayport trying to beat the pressure. They have some girls open, but they throw it away.
So Pulaski, like you said, Chris, putting that pressure on as Bayport really kind of lacks that true point guard. Just need to take their time and make some easy passes, but turnovers on both teams to start this game.
Bayport's got some really incredible athletes. Sometimes just a straight ball handler, somebody could beat pressure. Obviously, when Elena Abel was a floor general that took you to a state title, you haven't had a caliber in the last 2 seasons. Hendricks looking inside, finds Krause at the top. Emma's going to put up a 3. Top comes up short. And as Lutke tries to save it underneath, 13:59 to play here in the first half. It's a 4-4 game.
First sub of the night is Kyla Simpkins will step in for the Pirates. Aaron, her sister, out due to a foot injury.
Good cut off by McDermott on the drive to clean. Kick it out to Weezy. 3 on the way. Back iron no, and Lutke skies for the rebound. Maggie last game had 11 boards.
Yeah, Maggie does a little bit of everything for this team.
13.5 to go. Feed to Lutke. Reverse it back out to Seligowski. Hendricks finds the younger Simpkins, Kyla. And a travel. Mayport turns it over.
A correction on that boys game. It's 39-21 at half. A little behind here on the YouTube stream here from Pulaski.
Hey, you just went off what score they had on there.
I know, I tried my best.
That's what you get for watching it, huh? Mayport traps just in front of half court. And a foul to be called. It's going to be on Maggie Lutke. That'll be her second personal, Mike, at 12:55.
We just talked about that. That'll bring Caitlin Fisher in, but you don't want anybody with 2 fouls on this team early on. And then probably arguably your best all-around player in Maggie Lutke picking up her second. But if you're going to play pressure D, which I'm surprised by the Pirates coming out here with a little pressure, that's a risk you take. You're going to probably get more fouls that way, and it's a risk right now the Pirates probably wish they didn't take, as we're tied at 4, just under 13 minutes here first half.
Sophie Majewski's got it on the left wing. She's newly into the game, a senior Red Raider. She has it on the underneath, trying to go right at Fisher, and Caitlin with a block off the bench.
Tumboater there on that one.
Caitlin Fisher, good varsity experience last year as a junior, and McDermott underneath gets double teamed. Kick it out to Simpkins. Salgowski at the top. Dribbles with the right hand, trying to cut inside. Kick it back out to Fisher. Red Raiders trying to take away the inside. Deep 3 from Hendricks. Back iron, no good. Jackie runs the lane, puts it up. Through contact, no good.
Oh, Ellie McDermott almost got her second foul there.
And Weezy's going to lay it in with the right arm.
Coach Gladwell wanted a couple fouls there, but obviously there was no foul because
the officials didn't call any.
That is correct, Chris. We haven't lost a step.
Hendricks through contact puts it up. No.
Kyla being a little bit more aggressive down there in the box, and typically a 3-point shooter, but she knows that that's part of the game that she needs to work on, being down there where she can post up. And the value of a guard to be able to post up is incredible in boys and girls basketball.
Kyla, free throw shooter, very good one at that. Yep, we're right where we left off.
Kind of felt that was coming, didn't you? Shooting 88% on the year, and Chris obviously jinxed her on that one.
Goodness gracious. We haven't missed a beat. Second one is good. Red Raiders by the slimmest of margins right now as Emma Krause knocks one into the scores table.
Krause back in the game for the Pirates. We talked about it. Maggie Lutke sitting on the bench with 2 fouls here with 11:36 left in the first half. Be interested to see Coach Gladwell, how long do you keep Lutke out if Pulaski could possibly extend a lead?
Majewski, 3 on the way, comes up short. And a save by Hendricks underneath. McDermott to be able to handle the ball up the floor. Ellie finds Kyla. Kyla to Kyla. Simpkins on the left wing. Freshman getting inside. Trying to force a 3-foot pass. In through hands. Ball underneath. Put it up near side, and it will be a foul on Fisher.
So Fish gets into the foul column. 5th foul on the Pirates. 2 on Pulaski. Just over 11 minutes left here. First half.
First free throw is good from Gabby DeClean. Second one is no good. DeClean a 1-for-2 trip. Red Raiders by 2. Ball with Krause. Drive, Hendricks. Scoop with the right hand, no, but she'll volleyball tap to the top. All-conference volleyball player, Miss Kyla Hendricks. She'll try baseline this time. Trap comes and loses it. Ignarski in transition, crosses the timeline for the Red Raiders. Looking at the top, back cut, Kubiak. Oh, she had a wide open baseline. She turned inside. Still got a decent look from 4 feet, but comes up short.
Just really didn't expect to be that open, Chris, it appeared.
Sometimes on the UCLA screen, they don't look for the first cutter. They did. She didn't expect to be that open. Fisher at the top. Caitlin swings it. 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Clock rolling here in half number 1. Head coach Gladwell wants a timeout in front of the Pulaski bench with 10:03 to play. First half of action, it's a 5-3 game.
30-second timeout taken by the Pirates.
So 10-7 here to start the game. Both teams kind of struggling on an offensive end. Maggie Ludke gets her second foul. Both teams just kind of trying to get in the flow here a little bit. Not a lot of flow to this basketball game, but making shots does help. Both teams struggling with that right now as we're just approaching 10 minutes in this game, and Pulaski leads 7-5.
Trey Frisk out there watching along. Pirates, they have the lead. Mary Polchinski-Carl watching along with us. Get in touch with us at Voice of BP. We'd love to hear from you. Tomorrow night we'll have hockey from Cornerstone. Pirates host Marquette. So still a lot this weekend yet. Simpkins, corner 3 for the Pirates. And that will go long, and then a push by Emma Krause.
See alumni Maddie Drock over there. She's in crutches.
Oh.
Didn't get a chance to talk to her. She's playing hoops in the UP.
Well, she's not right now.
No, she's not. Find out what the status of her injury is.
Not good.
Not good, obviously. She'd be on the not good list. Ball tipped away, and Pirates inbounds underneath.
Although the way that the Packers are getting everybody off of IR right now.
It's kind of incredible. All of a sudden, you look at the Packers, like, their team's stronger now than it was after, like, week 2.
Ball into the corner, and Saligowski again, all-out blitz, and she'll deflect it out of bounds. 9:45 yet in the first half.
Number 10, Ellie Mango checking back in.
A slow-paced first half, I would describe it, Chris.
Junior varsity went well long.
That was
near
a slow-paced
overtime.
game. So
May have been the longest junior varsity game we have seen in this field house. Trying to curl inside is Mangold, and she loses the pumpkin. Picked up by Simpkins. She'll push to the left-hand side.
a lot of lost pumpkins here early on.
Saligowski has it in the wing. Pirates in their home whites. Pulaski trying to play one from behind, one on each side. Is McDermott inside? She'll go with the left shoulder and in.
Nice play by Ellie McDermott. Obviously, the Pirates get inside to her, and Ellie's got 6 of the Pirates' 7. Is that right, Sawyer? 6 for Ellie McDermott so far? 6 points?
7-7, and a blocking foul on Bayport, and that is going to be a bonus foul. 9:02 in the half, just shy of the
Caitlin Fisher now
midpoint.
gets her second foul. And there's your answer. Here comes Maddie Ludke back into the game for Fisher. 2 fouls for 2 fouls.
Also checking back in for the Red Raiders, number 23, Ella Easy.
Now Pulaski, if they know that, they got to figure if Bayport plays man-to-man or person-to-person or girl-to-girl, they have to attack, I would think, Maggie Ludke here in the next possession.
First free throw is good. That will earn the bonus. And the second one for Mangold is no good. The sophomore makes one. Under halfway through the first half. Saligowski, wing 3 off the side of the rim. No, Simpkins trying to track down the rebound. Cannot save it.
De Pere Nash Robin on the big boys game tonight. That game's tied at 31 at the half.
De Pere's been in a lot of tight games.
They have. Bayport in the first half. Notre Dame recently, where DePere escaped, and now
I thought
Ashwaubenon
Babinski
tonight.
was going to get him. McDermott up the floor again. Right, Bayport could hit any shots outside because the inside presence that Pulaski's trying to take away. Salagowski on the right wing. Jackie's a strong 5'10 gal, and she plays your 3. Turnover.
So we're not keeping stats in the turnover section, but obviously if you're Coach Gladwell, you're not seeing what you saw last game where assists doubled turnovers, one of those stats that he likes to look at, and it's not happened in this first half.
It might be quadruple
Pulaski
tonight, the wrong way.
or Bayport.
Underneath. Mangold loses it. Ignarski.
I mean, the difference in this game is that 2-point conversion that Pulaski made after the first touchdown.
Well, you know, the single wing sometimes it'll get to you. Simpkins on the wing for the Bayport offense. Salagowski left-hand side of the floor. Gets in the lane, reverse it back out to Kyla. Drive, kick to the free throw line. Jumper from Jackie. And the senior gives Bayport the lead. Points for Salagowski. Pirates defensively have to get back. Mangold out to Wheezy. Wing 3 off the mark. No, nobody boxed out though, and it's Brenda Ignarski. She'll try to feed it inside, and a foul on Wheezy.
Just kind of a difficult game to officiate. Ball's kind of flying all over the place.
No one's particularly shooting it well.
I wouldn't call it sharp right now. (9-8), 3 field goals for the Pirates, and a touchdown, a 2-point conversion for Pulaski.
Ludke, skip pass out. Get to Krause in the corner. Salagowski again, ball above her head, finds Kyla Hendricks.
You know, Pulaski's kind of said, we're going to guard Hendricks past the 3-point line, but the rest of you, we're not. And we're going to say again on Ludke at McDermott.
Hendricks will put it up right wing, short on the attempt, trying to track it down herself. And she runs out of bounds, passing coach Doug McElroan.
Kyla McDermott taking a seat on the bench here for a while. She's got 6 of the Pirates' 9 here as we approach 6:30 here first half.
9-8 your score.
I feel like I'm watching the national championship football game.
Why is
9-6 at half, wasn't it?
I didn't watch a second of it.
That's surprised by that, Chris.
It's too late at night.
It was. I went to bed at halftime.
Drive down the lane, throw it up Mangold. No, again, Miss Ignarski on the rebound. But loses it. Parts have 2 bigs in the post.
Once again, Pulaski just kind of sagging off everybody, giving them that 3-point shot, except for Hendricks. Kyla now working really hard to try to get open.
Bayport forces into McDermott. Pass fake. Kick her out to Krause. Get it back into her. Get it to her. Bounce pass.
Ball fake, bounce pass.
Oh.
Talked to Coach Gladwell a lot about that.
The seldom used bounce pass.
Seldom used ball fake.
Hendricks in the corner. 3 on the way. No.
Kyla's getting good looks. Just can't knock one down right now.
Kick it out left wing for Mangold. That's off the mark.
Now we're tossing them up from all over the place, Chris.
Well, they aren't going in from anywhere in the court either. Ludke dribbles to the wing, looking for an entry pass to the post. That's not there. Hendricks in the corner. Kyla trying to drive now. Gets a screen from Ludke. Puts it up. 6-foot shot comes up 2 feet short.
You know, it's cold outside, Chris, but it's cold in here too.
Shooting percentages.
We're not keeping track of that, thank goodness. I mean, Sawyer over here doing his first stats of keeping track of points. There's hardly been any points. Slight lack of action for Sawyer over here to my right, but he's doing a great job. Sawyer, a lot of knowledge. Talking Brewers earlier, he could rattle them off like crazy, let me tell you. Sawyer predicting a lot of upsets tomorrow in the wild card football games. This weekend.
Lukey inside, catches above the defense. Triple team comes. Maggie out to Krieger. Top of the key, McDermott. Back inside to Maggie Lukey. And a foul called. 4.5 minutes till halftime.
Foul number 20 for the Red Raiders, Brennan Garcia, first personal, fourth team foul.
Bayport boys lead 58-27, approaching 11 minutes left in the game. They might be back here by the time this game's over.
I would actually think they will be. They might have a running clock over there, won't they? Shortly. McDermott looking inside. Against the pressure inside when the second and third girl collapse on you, you have to make a move right away. It gives you the opportunity to make that move, but Bayport hasn't done it all too often.
Pulaski just playing 20 feet and in. I'd say 19 feet and in unless you're Hendricks. And right now, Bayport having a hard time scoring the basketball, but Jackie Silagowski, little mid-range, Brooke Harris-like.
Oh. Nobody could hit the mid-range like Brooke Harris.
I'd agree.
That was a display to watch for a couple of years we had with her. And a swinging foul by Brendan Gnarski.
Telling you, crowd goes a little crazy there. Jane Montgomery looking for the intentional foul. So the Pirates have reached double figures with 3:29 left in this half.
Really unfortunate injury with Szymanski, perhaps the best player for the Red Raiders.
I don't think perhaps, Chris. I think that's probably a yes.
Ludke underneath. Then Maggie's got her first basket.
Nice play by Maggie Lukey there. She took it hard to the rack, and Maggie's good around the basket and just a solid basketball player all around.
4-year starter in basketball. Should have been a 4-year starter in softball as well. Outstanding.
And Maggie's going to get her third.
And
just what you didn't need to happen with 2:56 left.
Mm-hmm.
But Ludke out and Fish in, and Fish has two, Chris. Maggie just needs to understand that anything that remotely could be a foul when you're reaching in, you got to kind of stay away from that. And instinct-wise, she couldn't. She picks up her third foul. So 2:56 left in the half. We'll see how that affects the rest of this half as Pulaski comes up short on the first charity stripe.
Looking to get it inside. Dermott had her girl sealed. Pulaski plays behind in the post slightly, not quite a three-quarter across. Simpkins is off the three-point line, pushes it up, air ball. Offensive board, Kyla Hendricks, she can't finish underneath.
So both teams, like we continue to say, struggling getting the ball, putting the biscuit in the basket.
Well, if somebody closed the door over there, it wouldn't be ice cold in here.
It is chilly.
Goodness.
Pirates go to a zone here, just trying to prevent someone from getting the third foul like Fish. Oh no, they are back in
Shot
some
from
type
Kubiak.
of defense.
No
I'm not
offensive
sure what.
rebound. Ball stripped, but ends up with Kubiak. Majewski to Ignarski.
He's good travel.
And she shuffled the Nikes.
She wearing Nikes?
I had to make sure. Looks like it to me.
Sawyer has reported no three-point shots
Zero.
made in this game. All twos and free throws.
Hockey at Homestead wins 3-1. Yep, we're up 3-0 after the first. They hold on to beat the Highlanders back home tomorrow against Marquette. Under 2 minutes till halftime here from Bayport. Girls basketball, Pirates 13-8 lead. Not the offensive juggernauts that we have been getting tonight. Salgalski on the wing, driving the base or the line. Nice baseline pass to Simpkins, and from 3 feet away, she can't make it. Sawyer's not done with stats at half. He's suiting up.
Sawyer's not going to run out of ink today in the pen.
Of course, for game one, that was our worst fear, right?
Correct.
Shot fake in the corner from Maggie Lardnoise. 50.
Fish with the quick hands.
50.6 ticks of the clock.
Pirate boys well in hand, 58-33, 8:17 left in the ball game. Here we've got 50 seconds left in the half.
Comeback's on.
I'll hope that score is accurate, but the YouTube feed here from Pulaski not as up to date in regards to the scoring.
Was the contact down, or where were we?
I don't know. A little delay in the action. That's what we needed. Wanted to cool them off a little bit. Ice them. There's Fisher again with the quick hands.
Get this from Mary or Bill?
Well, I think Bill. Bill's got some quick hands, I've heard. Bill and Mary sitting there in the second row. Science, math teachers extraordinaire in the district.
Well, you were more the math guy, weren't you?
Yeah, enjoy math.
More than science?
Yeah, probably.
Majewski wing 3.
Oh, a triple. Sawyer, we got our first triple of the night. It's 13 left. Wow. 13-11.
Simpkins underneath to McDermott. Catches it amongst the Littles. Double team comes. First back out to Hendricks. Gets two-hand push. Ignarski might have gotten away with a foul. 5 seconds till half. Selagowski, little floater off the backboard and down.
2 at the buzzer.
And her 6th point of the night will take us to the break. 15-11. We'll step aside and take a break here from Bayport High School. 15-11 your score. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Basketball.
Got to add those up.
Let Vandervest Harley-Davidson of Green Bay turn your two-wheel fantasy into a reality. Vandervest is a full-service destination dealership located on Velp Avenue on the beautiful Duck Creek. You don't know how to ride? No problem. Vandervest Harley-Davidson has a fully accredited riding academy serving the Bay Area May through October. Visit them at vvhd.com to find out how to find your freedom.
Synergy Sports Performance is your local athletes training facility. We build for speed, agility, and physical strength to make them better on the field. And we build character to make them better off the field. Work out with us at synergyfields.com.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Our pirate broadcasts are proudly supported by many different businesses and members of the Howard, Swamico, and Greater Green Bay community. We welcome you to say thank you to these businesses for all of their support and help as we continue to bring you pirate broadcasts.
Halftime from Bayport High School. Pirates with a Jackie Selagowski floater just before the horn. Their lead is 15-11. And I can hand my headset over for Mr. Sawyer.
Sawyer, you want to get on here and announce the scores for the game or not? Okay, I'll take over. Sawyer doing a great job. Our dance team out there, Chris, doing a great job there. Menominee Falls tomorrow. They're doing their palm routine, so Sawyer has them added up here. Jackie Seligowski with 4 in the first half. Kyla Hendricks with 1. Emma McDermott with 6. Maggie Lutke with 2 for the Pirates. For the Pulaski Red Raiders, Ellie Mangold with 2. Olivia Kubiak with 1. Olivia Kubiak with 3. Eloise with 2. Sophia Majeski with 2. And Gabrielle DeClean with 1. So Pirates lead in a very low-scoring game, Chris. 15-11. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think we want to see the first half shooting percentages for
I hope they don't
team.
send us those stats.
Oh, goodness.
You think it's cold outside? It's a meat locker in here right now. So we wish luck to the Bayport dance team that just got done performing their POM. They're in competition this week, next week, and then they start regionals, then state. So it's a month work of hard work for the Pirates here in the next month. They've won a couple competitions, and I'll look forward to see their results tomorrow.
They putting time on the halftime
Well,
clock,
obviously we have no time on the clock. Let's get this thing started. Let's warm her up.
Yeah, Mr. Herber.
It appears we have some technical difficulties here at the half.
Goodness. Put a fresh halftime on yet.
Well, both teams need to cool down a little bit at half. I mean, they can. The ball won't go in the basket. The biscuit in the basket. That's usually a hockey term for you, Chris. But 1 3-point shot on the day so far, and that's by Sophia Majeski for Pulaski. So 15-11. We've got a little bit of clock difficulties here. Donnie Krasnarich listening in out there. Glad you're listening in, Donnie. I'm not sure if Evan's playing tonight.
I was going to say, is Evan on board?
I'm watching the game here on YouTube and haven't watched that closely.
We don't get off the bench more than 2 people anyway.
Just pretty much watching the score. It's at 64-39 right now, Bayport. So it looks like we got some clock malfunction here, but Al Banky quickly on the scene. So this should be fixed within the next hour and a half to 2 hours.
I was going to say, I don't know if he has a clue what the clock does, but they always tell me, is the scoreboard charged? How about it has a plug for a reason?
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's my theory always. But
well, then you have to plug it in, Chris. That would be part of it.
Oh, heaven forbid. So halftime here from Bayport High School as the Pulaski Red Raiders trail the Pirates 15-11.
We got a lot of councils down there, so we should find one that works.
Yep, so we're going to go get a new one.
Andy Newthall's down to the rescue.
You know how many plugins we have under that table?
Lots. So Andy now needs to put the correct code in, which will light up obviously the side scoreboards now. So
5 and 6. Well, Ben was gone last night from wrestling, so Bookie had her on the clock.
Saw that, Ben, not a little under the weather.
Well, they were supposed to be gone anyway.
I know, they're supposed to go on vacation. Ben and Kathy Binnen did, and they delayed that. And so now we're still trying to figure out how we get this clock going. So by the time the girls come out, we should be ready to rock and roll here for the second half.
I don't know if they know they're 5 and 6.
Well, we need Coach Rickle. He'll be back soon, so he'll be able to take care of the clock for us. Now we've got all the clocks on high alert here. We've swiped the score off of them now. Now you can see ID 5, ID 6.
5 enter, 6 enter, enter. We're going to step aside and take a break.
Probably a good idea, Chris.
Before we get to half number 2. Pirates by 4 at the break. You listen to Bayport Pirate Basketball.
Synergy Sports Performance is your local athletes training facility. We build for speed, agility, and physical strength to make them better on the field. and we build character to make them better off the field. Work out with us at synergyfields.com.
Anduzzi's, voted Green Bay's best bar 3 years straight, is pumping out some serious fun. And hey, look at there, you're on the guest list. Live and local is how Anduzzi's rolls, with phenomenal live music every week. Time out. Have you been on the patio at Anduzzi's? Full bar, full menu, full service. Inside or out, Anduzzi's is ready for you to come hang out. And with 4 locations, I'm not seeing a viable excuse why we won't see you tonight. Anduzzi's Sports Club, Green Bay East, Green Bay West, Kimberly, and Howard. Online at Anduzzi's.com. So what makes Anduzzi's so different? Come and find out.
If a training run turns into a sprained ankle or spring yard work stresses out your shoulder, go to the Acute Injury Clinic at Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialist. It's not urgent care. It's not the ER. It's the same-day orthopedic care directly from an orthopedic physician, and no appointment is needed. The Acute Injury Clinic at OSMS is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 2223 Lime Kiln Road in Green Bay. Learn more at osmsgb.com.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's, serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Offering a different flavor of the day, each day 11 until 9. For their weekly special baskets, or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town.
Our pirate broadcasts are proudly supported by many different businesses and members of the Howard, Suamico, and Greater Green Bay community. We welcome you to say thank you to these businesses for all of their support and help as we continue to bring you pirate broadcasts.
Wrapping up halftime for Bayport High School in a 15-11 Bayport lead over the Red Raiders. As first half scoring, we took you through. Sawyer keeping stats with us tonight. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder, Sawyer Prinzel, leading scorer. Pirates have 2 with 6. That's about all we got.
Yeah, basketball is just not going in the basket. Ellie McDermott, I think, had 6 of the first 7. Bayport gets into foul trouble, so you got Lookie at 3, Fish with 2. They brought Maggie into play with about 10 minutes left, and she survived the half there until I think about 3 minutes when she kind of reached over the back, and ref called a foul, and all of a sudden she's got 3 fouls, and she's sitting on the bench. So it'll be interesting to see how the Pirates come out here. Only 1 3-point made shot in the first half, and that was by Pulaski. So Pulaski doing a good job kind of letting Bayport really shoot the basketball from the outside if they want to, except for Kyla Hendricks. Kyla just hasn't been able to knock one down yet tonight. She's got to get going a little bit. I think she gets going, the Pirates will be fine. But Jackie Siligowski with 4 in the first half. Big basket at the end there to give them a 4-point lead. And a 4-point lead in a 15-11 game at halftime is kind of like a 10-point lead. And so we'll see how it comes out here. First team to 40 definitely wins this basketball game tonight.
Yeah, the last game that might have been scored like this would have been 2019 sectional final at Manitowoc.
Correct. A game I was not at.
Yeah.
I was in Madison that weekend.
The game that cost you your state prize.
Yeah, I didn't get to announce the state tournament because of it. And that game was Reagan McIntyre winning it in double overtime?
Single.
Single. Sorry, reminded me the game's about to start here. You got to focus.
Pulaski with the ball to start. They trail by 4. And 1 off the mark. Rebound McDermott. Salgowski down to Lutke. Put it up. She can't finish. Then a near foul by Megan Lutke, who smiles at the bench on the way down the floor.
Oh, Megan just got another foul. Just got her 4th.
She almost committed a foul down here. Smiles at the bench. Then commits a foul down here. Don't know if there will be smiles at the bench down here.
I'm not sure if that's Pulaski intentionally just trying to go after on the offense. I don't think so. I think it just happened to be going to the basket. She kind of got in the way. Now she's got 4.
Well, you get 5.
You get 5, yeah. Use them up.
Ball far side from our vantage point. Bounce the corner to Brynnig Narski. Gets in the lane, left hand, put it up. Good defense by Krause. Even nobody boxed out the shooter. And Brynnig Narski, she has her first bucket.
Boys victorious. Pulaski, not exactly sure what the score is, but we'll get that to you when.
Well, you'd tweet it out anyways, and they'd probably change it.
Yeah, my correction at halftime. All fakes, folks.
Did somebody tweet at you? Is that why you knew it was changed?
No, it just changed on the screen, so that my correction could have been wrong.
Ignarski has it on the wing. Red Raiders have the only 2 this half. I kind of find it funny that Gladwell is not in this game to be a coach and he's back in.
Yeah, he's just here as a spectator.
Inside to Fish. Double team comes. Caitlin. Good post move. Kick it out to McDermott. 16-footer off the left iron. And a ball that gets lost into the corner. And it goes out of play.
Sawyer doing a great job keeping stats. Not a lot of stats, Sawyer. Not a lot of scoring going on. So Adam Shenzi sending me the box score from Bayport in the final. 71-46 Bayport wins, the boys.
25-point victory. 2 minutes gone by here in the second half of the girls' game. Kubiak underneath the Mangold, and the long arm of Ellie McDermott swats it away. Ellie McDermott, as a freshman last year, had a top 10 single season in blocks in terms of where she ranks in the school history. Wheezy trying to drive. Kick it out to the wing and deflected out of bounds by Krause.
Both teams still struggling in here over just 2.5 minutes into the second half. Bayport yet to score a field goal.
Our coaching staff, when I played, used to keep deflections as a statistic.
If they did, there'd be more deflections in this game than points.
Emma Krause has had 4 of them tonight.
You been keeping them?
Well, she's
Sawyer
been
has it.
defensively. She's been there. Salagelski on the wing for Bayport. They haven't scored yet this half of the Pirates. Get inside to Lutke. Double team comes. Looking diagonal pass. Salagelski out to Hendricks. No, follows her own shot. Kyla, a little 1-foot fadeaway turn on the baseline. That's off the mark. Anything notable from the boys' game tonight?
Jackson Yanda with 11. 4 for 4 from the floor.
That would be a career high, I believe, for Mr. Yanda. 3 from Wheezy and McDermott. A very, very good box up by Gabby DeClean. And you have to, once she boxes you out like that, you just have to accept the fact she has the rebound. Now go to play defense.
When you got Fiorelli, you also have to remember that you've got Maggie Lutke sitting on the bench
Right.
with 4 fouls. Now, you just kind of play on instinct and emotion, but she gets another quick one, and all of a sudden, foul trouble becomes a significant issue.
But at no point in that situation,
that's going to be
offensive foul put up by
offensive foul
Kubiak.
Because
well, the official said so.
Yes,
the officials
he
are
did.
closer to the floor than we are.
Yes, they are. Not questioning it. Pulaski head coach slightly questioning it. Pirates yet to score in the second half.
Hey, we're only 3.5 in.
Right. We don't want to light it on fire here early on.
We can only have so many nets. Salgowski takes it hard to the block. Double team comes baseline. Then rotates out. Very nice move. Face away. Back to it. Salgowski has 8.
8 on the night for Jackie.
Oh, she had it 6 at halftime, Mr. Frieder.
That would be 2 for 8.
Pirates back up 4.
Pirates in a zone here.
Narski and near push off. You could pressure in this trapping zone here, but you also have to remember you don't have to be overly aggressive.
Now, if you're Bayport, you're just trying to buy some time. Maggie Lutke sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. Pirates with 2 fouls in this half. Pulaski with 1. 2-2 in this half, if you're keeping track at home. Over 4 minutes in.
13:40 to go in half number 2. Clocks are rolling. On the corner, off in the hands of Kubiak and the Uncle Mike special.
Yeah, we really got to call Uncle Mike's because this game is right up their alley.
Oh, my goodness. We've had this discussion before, but I'm a cherry guy.
I'm more of a raspberry Kringle.
No, I was just thinking turnovers.
Oh, turnovers. Cherry turnovers?
Raspberry Kringle, huh?
Oh, yeah. Very
Are you the raspberry with cream cheese or?
Well, I could do that. Yeah, no question.
You're going to get a whole lot. Kubiak's going to come around.
17-13. 2 touchdowns and a field goal for the Pirates.
Maggie Lardnoise to check in, 5'9" sophomore.
Reminder, Sawyer Prince'll doing the game with us today, keeping score, the freshman.
Hendricks gets it short corner. She'll dribble it all with the left hand to the wing. Take it back in, a little floater right hand, Kyla Hendricks, and I have that as her first field goal.
Kyla with 3 on the night, I think. He knocked down a free throw in the first half. Sawyer says 3 is correct. Fish bringing it up the court.
She's got it at the top, and she's going to shoot it. 3 on the way. Caitlin Fisher.
Dad goes crazy over there as the Pirates take a 22-13 lead. Big bad Billy Fisher over there.
Catch and shoot the entire way. She didn't even second guess it. Pirates by 9, largest lead of the game. 22-13. Ignarski trying to slice in, left hand, block shot. Step through, kick it out to the top to Wheezy. Leads to an open 3 on the left wing. No offensive board. Put it up, too strong. Wheezy again, no McDermott block shot. Ball still bouncing around in the hardwood. Ignarski kick to Wheezy. Corner triple in front of the Pulaski bench. And Coach McElroan will take a full timeout. We'll take one with him. Lead cut down to 6. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Basketball.
Welcome to Bellin Health Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, where we've taken the best of sports medicine and orthopedic care and placed it where the world can find it, in Titletown District, next to Lambeau, and in a league of its own. At Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, we've made sure every aspect of your experience feels like a home field advantage, with elite care from the same sports medicine, fellowship-trained physicians who treat the world's best athletes, from the NBA, Major League Baseball, the NFL, and more. So whether you're an athlete who wants to get back in a game or someone who just wants to get back to a life with less pain, Titletown is where your comeback begins. Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics from Bellin Health. We write comeback stories. Learn more at bellin.org/Titletown.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
22-16, a 3 by Pulaski brings them back within 6. Ella Wheezy with the
boys
triple.
update. Ashwaubenon defeats De Pere. According to Scott Vinci, 58-56, coming up with a turnover and 2 free throws in the final seconds. So
oh, wow.
3 teams with 1 loss now in the FRCC. Notre Dame, Ashwaubenon, and De Pere.
Tomaszek had 41.
That's a lot.
I'm sure for De Pere that takes a little stress off now, right? You can breathe. You're not talking about an undefeated season.
Oh, Fish thought about it. He checked there for Fish.
I'm actually extremely impressed with that. Her feet weren't set,
Yeah.
and in high school, far too often that shot's going up.
She's stalking a shot here, though. She's got a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, but I applaud that move. Her feet were not set. She even tried to shuffle and still pass it. I really applaud that move.
Hey, Caitlin's not going to do anything. She's a really smart young lady. She
Brilliant.
Understands the game and probably go be a pharmacist, it sounds like.
Yep,
Looking at
brilliant.
Ohio State as a possibility.
3 for Hendricks. That's short. Fish trying to track it down in the corner.
Wow.
She gets it.
Fish having a really solid couple minutes here for the Pirates.
Simpkins inside. She
You're
finds
not going to get the ball to her.
To the top to Krause. Shot fake from Emma. Drive and a hand check foul on Pulaski. That'll be the third team foul of half number 2 with 11:04 to go. Reminder, tweet the booth at Voice of BP or at Bayport HS. We'd love to hear from you.
Nice play there by Krause. She penetrated, wanted to kick out to Fish, who's got a triple in her last shot. So Bayport playing pretty well here as they're up 6. Ball fakes are key, and we don't do a lot of them.
Pat Geigel's #1 rule, fake one to make one.
Well, I told Dennis at practice you should have to do it every time.
I agree. Inside to McDermott. She's got a chance. Pressured 4. Girls collapse on her. She never got out of the lane. Camping. Tent came up. Pulaski didn't get a 3-second call. Hendricks trying to split defenders. No. McDermott offensive rebound. Spins to make sure she gets to her left shoulder. And she ties Seligowski with the team high. Lead is 8.
Pirates go back to person here. A little surprised by that. The zone was really causing some problems for Pulaski, who's only scored 5 8 minutes into this half.
Ball deflected away by McDermott, but Majewski able to get it. Gabby to clean. Finds Majewski into the corner of Weezy. Drive inside, put it up off the glass. Rim, no, but 2 shots coming. Foul will go on 23. Kyla Simpkins, the sophomore, I called her a freshman early. 5'6" sophomore with the personal.
Both teams with 3 personal fouls.
Number 2, Jackie Seligowski checking
9:49 remains here in half number 2. If the boys are on the ride back, they can let us know where they're listening from.
I think they'll be back before this game's over. Should have Nate on track my iPhone. So 24-18 as we update Twitter universe here and try to check scores from around the league.
Greg had the first half stats. There's a chance for a 3-point play for McDermott.
2 teams combined 7 for 38 from the first half. And Ellie with another 2 and looking for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. The Pirates pulling away, I'd have to say. A 9-point lead when it's this low scoring is a pretty significant number. Make that 8 as she misses the free throw.
Who had the 2 on this side of the floor?
Don't know.
You have to ask Sawyer. Under 9.5 to go. Half number 2. It is 8. Majewski triple right wing. She has 2 threes tonight to account for all 6 of her points.
Nice blow.
That was a good pass. Got to learn to catch it. Catches like John does. Pass underneath McDermott. Puts it up. Too strong. No. Seligowski knocks it out of bounds.
So Pulaski is hanging around here. Dennis Gladwell says, I'll take a 30-second timeout.
So we'll keep it here with 8:58 to go. And a reminder that Vandervest Harley-Davidson of Green Bay turn your 2-wheel fantasy into reality. Full-service destination dealership located on Velp Avenue on the beautiful Duck Creek. You don't know how to ride? No problem. Vandervest Harley-Davidson is a full accredited riding academy serving the Bay Area May through October. Visit them, vvhd.com, or find out how to find your freedom. 8:58 to go in half number 2. Another triple to cut it down from 8 to 5 for Pulaski. It'll be Red Raider basketball. Just past the halfway point of half number 2.
Texan Coach Rickle letting them know that we still got 9 minutes left in this one. Bayport goes back to that zone defense. They've been switching it up back and forth. Defense is giving Pulaski some trouble here in this half.
And a late foul call on McDermott that Pulaski wasn't too keen of. Maggie Lardnois will get 2 free throws, and that is 3 on.
It's Ellie's third. Maggie's sitting on the bench with 4.
And Pulaski's hanging around.
Doesn't feel like they are, Chris, but when you look up at the clock and you go, this is a ball game.
Well, it doesn't feel like anybody's separated themselves.
Well, it's hard when you don't score a lot of points.
Right. Both free throws are good by the sophomore Lardnois. It's a 3-point game. 26-23. Ball with Hendricks. Finds Fisher in the corner. Caitlin. Dribble to the wing. Back to the corner. Bounces it to Hendricks. Kyla's got room to take her shot off. 3 on the way, and that comes up short.
Kyla getting good looks. Just can't knock him down right now.
Eight minutes left in the half, number 2. And open Lardnois thought about a triple. Just hit a couple of free throws last possession.
If you're Bayport, there's really no need to get out of this zone, but it's 26-23, Chris. Both teams just struggling to score. That ball in and out to tie the game.
That was halfway down. And we're going to have a tied possession, and the arrow will favor the home team. It's Bayport, if you didn't know.
Thanks for clarifying that, Chris. 26-23.
Hendricks kept to Seligowski. Jackie gets cut off at the block. Looking for somewhere to pass it. Loses the ball and then commits the Emenagle.
Yep, the old I did something wrong. I'm just going to go foul somebody.
Talk to littlest Nags today.
Little Nags, Evan?
No.
Oh, baby Nags. Real
Yes.
little Nags.
She stopped me in the hallway at Lineville. Hey!
Hey! Talk to Evan Nagel. He's kind of waiting. Has some knee surgery. Fix that up and get him back on the football field. Hopefully the basketball court. Chris, it's still 26-23.
3 on the way, no.
Bayport just can't rebound out of that zone.
Actually, not at all.
I mean, that is a struggle for them right now. They kind of turn around and look at it like, I don't have anybody. I'm not guarding anybody in this zone, so I won't box anybody out.
Leads to Lardnois triple near side. We are tied. 8 straight for the Red Raiders. And a foul as Pulaski collapses.
So we are tied at 26. Be interesting to see what happens. They're going to bring Maggie Ludke with 4 back into the game. And good call, I think, there by Coach Gladwell. Why not? Fish comes out. Caitlin Fisher giving some quality minutes. Hit the triple.
Very good minutes.
Was hoping she'd get another look at a triple, but didn't get a chance.
Bounce inside to McDermott. Come to the middle. She does
Nice
not
play,
go to her
Ellie.
right shoulder ever.
No, she doesn't, but a nice little half hook by Ellie McDermott.
6 in the first half, 6 in the second. Park's lead is 2. Inside. Pass fakes by DeClean. Narski fine in the corner to Lardnois, guarded by Krause. Emma, good active hands. Shuffles her feet. Narski looking inside. Lardnois just...
Obviously, she's someone who likes to shoot the 3. The student section just got bigger because a number of kids just came back from Pulaski.
Shot up from Weezy. That's no good.
So the Pulaski student section is now back at Bayport.
Well, the Bayport student section
is back from Pulaski, and now they've joined the rest of the Bayport student section.
And a full timeout taken by Bayport will take 1-2. Pirates by 2 with the ball, 5:21 to play. You listen to Bayport Pirate Basketball.
Synergy Sports Performance is your local athletes training facility. We build for speed, agility, and physical strength to make them better in the field. And we build character to make them better off the field. Work out with us at synergyfields.com.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Vandervest Harley-Davidson of Green Bay, the Bay Area's largest selection of everything Harley-Davidson. Visit them online at vvhd.com or stop in and see the largest motorcycle inventory in the Bay. Vandervest Harley-Davidson, your destination dealership.
Bayport 28-26, they lead Pulaski with 5:21 to play here in half number 2. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder, Sawyer Prinzel from the top row of the bleachers.
28-26, a battle, a grinder, I'd call it, Chris. Both teams struggling offensively, and a combination of offensive struggles and good defense right now as the Pirates go a little three-quarter trap.
Well, Greg Bates had the first half
they gotta get a
38 shooting.
You're hoping it's not Elliot McDermott, and it's not Emma Krause. So now Pulaski will be in the bonus the remainder of the way.
We approach the 5-minute mark. Selagowski got away with a foul, I think. Ignarski dribble in, reverse it back out to Lardnois, back to Weezy. A 3 would take the lead for the Red Raiders. We welcome in.
Goes back man to man or person to person.
A person that's not sure who they're cheering for tonight, Debbie Dorn.
Yeah, Debbie.
Dylan played tonight for Pulaski.
He did. Pulaski. I did see the box here. Dylan played about 19 minutes tonight for Pulaski.
Bounce underneath, and Maggie Ludke sticks out her white and pink Nike.
He just joined us.
For a kick.
Boys were victorious over Pulaski, 71-46.
Bounce inside, ball loose on the floor. Possession arrow to the left. That will be in favor of Pulaski.
I don't think this will be an instant classic on ESPN, Chris.
Well, people always say, oh, it was a close game down there. It doesn't make it a good game.
Well, right now, both teams just offensively really struggling, putting the ball in the basket.
Challenged?
I said first team to 40 wins. That's definitely going to be the case.
I don't know that we're going to get there. Lardnois off a down screen. Swing it to the wing to Bryn Ignarski. Bryn, ball above her head in front of the official. 4:10 clock moving here in half number 2. First dribble by Lardnois. Sophomore guarded by the junior, Kyla Hendricks. Bounce to Weezy baseline, and that is a turnover.
John Krause actually teaches at Pulaski. We didn't even talk about that tonight, so I'm wondering if he's got any of these kids. I'm sure he does in the history class. Teaches AP history there. Has to be kind of a unique situation for him. Daughter playing for Bayport, him coaching here, coaches football here, and he teaches at Pulaski.
Inside to McDermott, triple team comes. Selagowski passed up the free throw line jumper. Reverse it back out in the corner. Maggie Ludke has it there. Finds Jackie just off the point. Under 4 minutes to go in the second half. Selagowski to the free throw line. Kick it out to Ludke on the wing. Majewski's going to respect her three-point shooting abilities. To Hendricks, runs down the lane. A little right-hand floater. Put it up short. She's kind of been short on every shot attempt tonight.
Kylie gets in there and kind of likes that floater.
Lardnois, a little step through, fouled.
I think that's going to be at Ellie McDermott. That's going to be her fourth. Yes, on Ellie. So Ellie and Maggie both with 4 with 3:23 left. If you're Coach Ludke, I think you ride it out here.
Coach Gladwell?
I'm sorry. Coach Gladwell says No way, I'm going to bring Fish in. And I'm guessing Fish comes in for McDermott.
That is the case with 3:23 to go. Missed free throw from Maggie Lardnois.
So now you got both McDermott and Lutke with 4. They bring in Fisher to give McDermott a rest.
A couple of missed free throws.
Krause runs it down in the corner.
Good rebound by Emma. 3:15 to play. And let us know where you're listening from. And I say that for Twitter because I like to use the Twitter graphic always on here. Shot no, and Krause is going to get a personal foul.
Free throw line on the other end in the bonus. So now Krause's got 4. McDermott's got 4. Lutke's got 4.
Weezy trying to earn the bonus. She does. She makes the first. Half a dozen for Ella. Pulaski team that on WIS Sports has only entered 1 game all season. So can't tell how accurate numbers are. Second one is long.
1 point game, Chris. 28-27.
Hendricks underneath. Left side wing with Caitlin Fisher looking inside to Maggie Lutke. That's not there. Bayport reverses it. Seligowski finds Kyla Hendricks.
Pulaski 5 team fouls, looking pretty aggressive here on the defensive end.
Kick out to Fisher. Out to Simpkins. Finds Hendricks. And on the drive by Hendricks, there is a foul.
Nothing hurt there. That's 6.
And Majewski picks up the personal. It's her first only.
Interesting here is Ellie McDermott continues to sit on the bench. She's got 1 more foul to give, and you got to think coach is going to say, get in the ball game, Ellie.
Shevchik's watching. Just got home from Preble Sheboygan South girls game. Sarah messaging in. Jamie Wolf watching with us as well. Bayport fan, Pulaski fan alike. Let us know. We approach 2 minutes to go in a 1 point game, and Coach McElroy wants a timeout.
Nice of him to call timeout as Ellie McDermott just about to check into the game. So clock stops, and Ellie will come back in, I'm guessing, for Fish.
We'll take one, too. You listen to Bayport Pirate Basketball.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's, serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Offering a different flavor of the day, each day 11 until 9. Try their weekly special baskets, or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
28-27, Bayport by 1. Girls basketball from Bayport High School, 2:06 left in the second half. It'll be Red Raider ball, down by the slimmest of margins.
Ellie McDermott, like I said, she actually comes back into the game, and they go 3 bigs here. Ellie, Fish, and Lutke.
And Seligowski is all of a sudden your 2. Ball batted free by Hendricks.
And I'm thinking they're going to go man-to-man. And they're going to put Fish on the young lady who's been trying to shoot the 3, and that's Maggie Lardnois.
Ball near side with Majewski. She's hit 2 triples from that spot. Don't leave her. Lardnois. Inside to Weezy. Little scoop shot. No rebound by McDermott. And Ellie.
Gave that ball to Bayport, Chris. And the reason they gave it to Bayport was because. What was that, Chris?
The officials are closer to the floor than we are.
Exactly correct.
Pulaski bench didn't think so.
I'm not sure anybody thought so.
It only mattered to one person.
Yes, it did, and he's not changing his mind because we got the ball.
Inside to McDermott. High post. Reverse it out to Hendricks. Corner 3 on the way from Kyla. Long. Offensive board off the hand.
Fifth for Ellie.
Ball stripped away. Hendricks left hand. Double dribble.
Wow. That's a double dribble because the ref called it a double dribble.
Yeah, I don't hate that call. It's just unfortunate.
Well, the ball's
timing.
loose. You can start a dribble with two hands. Throw it ahead of you and dribble it. But I'm not going to question it because we're not changing it.
Thought Hendricks had a steal and a lay-in. Instead, we're a 1-point game. 70 ticks of the clock left.
First team to 30 I'm going with now, Chris.
It was 40, and Bayport was at 28 when you hit that. Pirates haven't scored in over 3 minutes. Bayport led by as many as 9.
For some reason, I sense overtime, Chris. I'm just saying.
Wing 3 on the way, short. Fisher trying to track it down, and a hustle by Gabby to clean. Will go out of bounds off of her. And Coach McElroy will take a full timeout, and again, as will we. You listen to Bayport Pirate basketball.
Vandervest Harley-Davidson of Green Bay, the Bay Area's largest selection of everything Harley-Davidson. Visit them online at vvhd.com or stop in and see the largest motorcycle inventory in the Bay. Vandervest Harley-Davidson, your destination dealership.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
Bayport basketball in a 1-point game. 41.3 seconds left. The late night, Friday night action here from Bayport High School.
Been a long week, Chris. Tuesday night.
Well, every week, 7 days.
It is, but Tuesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. Tomorrow afternoon, Bayport boys play West Appear.
Well, that's right.
2 o'clock tip.
At West Appear?
That is.
Radman is back, it looks like, huh?
Yep, looks like team's back. Boys are back from Pulaski. We're still playing.
Hendricks beats the press single-handedly. Ludke at the top. Maggie ball above her head. This is where you keep it to your free throw shooters, and Ignarski's going to foul Seligowski. I have for Jacqueline a... Oh.
Chris, that wasn't very positive there, but Hendricks shooting 88%, missed one earlier, so I see Jackie knocking these two down.
Senior free throw. First one is good.
Just for the record, Jackie's shooting 46%. I think that's what Chris looked at. That being said, if all things hold, she'll miss this one, but I have utmost confidence in Jackie right here.
Second one on the way.
Take that, Chris Learman.
Yep.
Take that, my friend.
She's got 10.
Wait till Dennis hears that one. Now, if you're Pulaski, you don't need 3, at least need a quick 2.
Go into it, put it up, McDermott on the block.
Go deep here, but Fish is going to keep it. And she'll go to the line. Any comments about Fish's shooting here from the line? She's 2 for 2 on the year, Chris.
Hey, she hasn't missed.
Would you like to make any predictions? I see Fish knocking 2 down here and finishing it.
Well, they got Krause off the floor. Looked at that one.
Let's see. Ooh, that's old, but only 4 she shot. So I got the utmost confidence in Fish knocking 2 down here and putting this game away.
Single bonus. That was only the 8th
There
team foul.
she is, Caitlin Fisher with 4. Caitlin's had a nice game tonight.
Legitimately Bayport's best player this half,
No
I would
question.
say.
Aggressive, smart. Could have 5 points in the half. I'm confident she knocks this down, and she did, no problem.
Look at that.
See, Chris, your negativity it's not contagious, my friend.
Pirates by 5 with 16 seconds. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Shot fake, drive, put it up, a little right-hand floater. Goes down. Coach McElroy wants a timeout with 5.9. Kubiak gets it to go. She has 6.
So interesting, the Pirates play their 3 bigs. And you play those 3 girls, I mean, you look around the state, you don't see many teams that has that type of height. So it's been the 3 bigs. It's been Hendricks and Siligowski, and I think they'll probably stick with that now, with Fish knocking those 2 free throws down.
Yeah, your lineup goes 6 foot, 6'1", 6'1". Who's getting your ball? 5.9.
Anybody you can't get it to, Chris. We're not going to be picky here. Sometimes I think what happens on these inbounds plays, and not to say maybe more in girls' games and guys, you get picky.
Yep, I agree.
You got to get the ball in. So all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're going to try to get the ball into blank, and you concentrate so much on that all of a sudden you get to 3 seconds and panic hits. So whoever you get it to them quick.
5 seconds is a long time.
First person open gets the basketball.
Trigger gal is Siligowski. She's got a really good arm.
And that's a good idea to get it to Maggie Lutke.
0.9 seconds off the clock. It's single bonus yet. That's the 9th team foul. Pulaski does have 1 timeout remaining, as you can see on your scoreboard.
Maggie needs 1 here to finish it.
That's what TOL means, timeouts left. To the right of the red 2. That signifies what half or period we are in. Lutke free throw.
Just finished it. Nice job by Maggie Lutke. Pirates clutch from the free throw line despite Chris's pessimism here late in the game.
Pulaski missed 3 of their last 4 from the line. Maggie, second one. Also nothing but nylon. And Pulaski will take a timeout, which, quite frankly, is a bad timeout.
Well, they want to stay a little longer.
Well, see, now this is my theory here.
Yeah, if you make a basket.
In high school basketball, when the ball goes through the hoop, the clock runs.
Bayport can stand right where they're standing right now in that huddle and win this game.
So if you're Coach Dennis Gladwell, your team should not leave the huddle.
No, just
they should literally stand on the FRCC logo because the clock will continuously run.
Yeah,
if you're Pulaski, you needed to score and then use your timeout to stop the clock for that reason.
Yeah, correct. Right now, it's called overcoaching. You don't need to even do anything.
Correct. So you should not send your girls back to commit a foul or anything. I know it might sound stupid, but
that's just fact.
Time management
well,
wise.
You'll see teams just give the ball to somebody out of bounds sometimes because they can't. Just the clock runs out.
Right.
Can't shoot a 3. If you were taking the ball out right now, I mean,
the only thing that could hurt you is be fouling.
Yeah, there's little things here. And that's going to be the end of it.
McDermott with a block. She's going to shoot it. And then get away with a foul. And
I think Ellie's like, what the heck's going on? I'm going to shoot it.
The middle blocker in volleyball. We're going to step aside, take a break. 34-29, Bayport with the win. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Basketball.
Thanks, Sawyer.
If a training run turns into a sprained ankle or spring yard work stresses out your shoulder, go to the acute injury clinic at Orthopedic Sports Medicine Specialist. It's not urgent care. It's not the ER. It's the same-day orthopedic care directly from an orthopedic physician, and no appointment is needed. The acute injury clinic at OSMS is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 2223 Lime Kiln Road in Green Bay. Learn more at osmsgb.com.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's, serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Offering a different flavor of the day, each day 11 until 9.
Try their weekly special baskets or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
Today's Bayport basketball broadcast proudly supported by Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialists of Green Bay, by Vandervest Harley-Davidson and Ducey Sports Club, by Synergy Sports Performance, Town Line Pub and Grill, by Bellum Health, Titletown Sports Medicine Orthopedics, the Press Times, your local paper and online source for Pirate Athletics, by Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Pirates, they get the win by a score of 34-29 as they hold on and they hit their free throws.
They
down
did,
the stretch.
despite what you thought, Chris. They knocked them down at the end.
I look down and I see 46%.
Yay! Yikes! I think it was the comment.
Clutch seniors.
Clutch.
Actually, that's what it was. It was Luke, Keith, Fisher, and Seligowski, all combined 6 for 6.
6 for 6.
Well,
good win, 4-4. I mean, 5-3. The Pirates go to in the conference, tied for 4th. I think they'll be after tonight. And
well,
if you're coach, you got 2 games in a row going for you, and it was a fun night. A little cold there at the beginning, a little cold at the end, and a little cold in the middle, and a little cold outside.
We'll be back for tomorrow night. Hockey, 7:30 puck drop. Bayport hosting Marquette from Cornerstone. We'll have that one. Enjoy your weekend, Howard Swamico. Have a great evening. For Mike Frieder and Sawyer Prince, I'm Chris Learman. You've been listening to Bayport Pirate Basketball on NEW Sports.